What's up, guys? Welcome back to the app. Welcome to another episode here on the app. Today's episode is going to be over something that a customer of mine brought to my attention. They said that they had been very inflamed and bloated and just weren't feeling well. They weren't sick, but they just felt like they were struggling to lose weight. And they just felt very inflamed and gross, and they just felt like they just wanted to get out of their own skin. We've all been there before. I've been there before, and I'm sure everyone else has too. When you just feel like you just need to go sweat, like you just need to get rid of toxins and whatever it is, and that's typically what it is. It's typically toxins and inflammation. Your body's just ready to get rid of it, and so I wrote up a plan for this individual. And I'm going to share some of those tips with you guys. Not the full plan, because her plan is very catered to their lifestyle, and so I can't give that to you guys because it wouldn't really make sense. Not everyone has the same lifestyle as this individual. So the main takeaway that I want to suggest to you guys, if you want to kind of have a reset, if you want to just feel a little bit better, and you want to just kind of detox your body, is to cut out all things that are additives. And I'm not talking about ingredients and things necessarily. I'm just talking about things that aren't necessary, and where the food source is coming from. So, for example, for this individual, what I had them do is they cut out sweeteners and cream. Doesn't matter if you're doing heavy cream, dairy-free cream, almond milk, oat milk, just cut it out completely. Especially if it's like heavy cream or something like that. Those are very bad fats for you. It's dairy, and dairy can cause a lot of issues with the stomach. So cut out dairy completely. Cut out sweeteners. So if you're going to do coffee in the morning, black coffee, that's it. No, nothing else. And if you don't like black coffee, learn to like it. And again, before I get too far into this isn't something permanent. It's just something for about a week, maybe 2 weeks that you do. And typically when I see people go through this process, they actually will lose. I've seen people lose up to 10 pounds in a week. And a lot of people may think, well, that's a lot of weight. And actually at first I thought that was too much weight too fast. I thought it was because they were starving themselves. Well, no, they actually were eating a lot of food. They were eating their meal plan, but they were just giving their body what they needed. And their body was letting go of just toxins through their pores, through their sweat glands. Everything was just coming out of their body that wasn't necessary, and they just were losing so much junk that was built up in their body. So first thing is, like, for example, in the morning, black coffee straight. That's good. Coffee is good for you. Tea is also good for you. Do some green tea. That's a natural antioxidant. And then for their first meal of the day, I was having them do a smoothie. Now, the smoothie was homemade. It wasn't anything like Smoothie King or Tropical Smoothie Cafe, anything like that. It was simply 2 scoops of level 1 protein from First Form. It's probably the cleanest protein you could possibly get. Then I had them add in blueberries, strawberries, and water. There was no almond milk or anything like that. It was just straight up water. And then half a banana. Now, this person works out fasted, so by adding in these fruits and this protein right after, they were getting carbs from a natural source, natural sugars there to replenish glycogen stores, but then also for antioxidant purposes. And then protein, obviously, for muscle rehabilitation. So we've got antioxidants, protein, and then we've got hydration, and then we got the black coffee there as well to just, because you get energy in the morning, get some caffeine in you, get you up and get you going. Then midday for lunch, what I recommend is, whether you follow exactly what I'm telling everybody to do here, or just make it kind of fit your schedule. But this person works very well off of seafood. They have chicken, if they have turkey or beef, it kind of makes them feel bloated. It makes their stomach feel distended. So what I had them do is I had them actually cut all that out, no more of that. Use very bland seasonings like sea salt and pepper, just to be on the safe side. And then they had their choice of either salmon, any kind of like orange roughy. It's a good fish, or they could do shrimp. And so they could cook that however they would like, except for fried. And they could take that, put it over a salad. That's primarily romaine lettuce. It was kale, if they chose, or either kale or spinach leaves. So they could choose either or there. And then they took 1 teaspoon of olive oil drizzled over the top, just for fats. So seems kind of bland, but they can add to it. No tomatoes, no onions, because those are kind of acidic. We want to try to make the body less inflamed, and those acidic foods can inflame the body. So we don't want that. Um, for a mid-afternoon snack, a big thing I would recommend everybody does, even if you're not feeling inflamed, this will help prevent you from feeling that way. And that would be to add some sort of greens smoothie in. Number one, because it helps curb your appetite. Number two, because it will give you a lot of fiber, help keep things moving along. And then it will also give you some natural energy throughout the afternoon when you kind of have that 1, 2, 3 o'clock feeling when you start to feel kind of tired and groggy. So in this smoothie, what I recommend is that you use either spinach or kale. You use 1 green apple. Now, the green apple does have 30 grams of carbs in it, but that's okay. Okay, this is like your second carb serving of the day. The morning being your fruits, the afternoon being your vegetables. So this is fibrous carbs. These are okay to have. Now you can't overdo them. You know, apples are sugars at the end of the day, but this is going to add some flavor to your smoothie, to your greens, and it's got some good antioxidants in it as well. So you have your kale or your spinach, your 1 green apple. I had them add in a little bit of honey and a little bit of lemon juice for some flavor, and then they blended that up with some water and ice, made a nice green smoothie, and they sip on it for like an hour. And so that's kind of just like a sweet treat. Yes, you taste a little bit of the greens. You taste the kale in it, but really you kind of get used to it, and it's not a bad taste. I mean, I tried this myself before I prescribed it and sent the plan off to the person, and they really liked it. So, and I think it tasted pretty good. I could do it too. So it's just something that you drink. You really just feel better after a couple of days. You really start to notice just a different level of energy you have in the afternoon. Your body really starts to want those things other than like an energy drink or a Starbucks coffee. So just keep that in mind, guys. The more that you kind of gravitate towards these pure foods, the less your body really craves those unpure foods. So just keep that in mind. It's going to create kind of a better lifestyle for you because your body's going to be wanting the greens rather than wanting the junk. Then for dinner was basically just a repeat of what was at lunchtime. So it was fish and it was greens. And it was that simple. Some fats from olive oil. Now, make sure, guys, that be careful what olive oil brand that you get. There's a lot of fakes out there, believe it or not. Some of the stuff in the olive oil containers at the store are actually soybean oil. And then they put like half olive oil in there because it tastes similar and because it's a lot cheaper. So olive oil is actually very, very expensive. If you get it, you can buy a really, really expensive brand that's usually in glass bottles. Those are going to be your best bet if you want to get the true extra virgin olive oil. So try that out, guys. I know today was more of just kind of like a talk you through what to eat each day. But if you're struggling and you're inflamed and you just feel like you want to like shed a few pounds, detox your body a little bit, I'd recommend starting off with something basic like I just laid out for you guys. Fruits and fruits and protein in the morning. Stick to something, a light source of protein, whatever your blood type would work best on, and you can learn what type of blood or what type of food works best with your blood type by watching the video I did last week. The video I did last week was over blood types and how to eat towards that. So eat toward your blood type. Take out some of the heavy carbs, potatoes, rice, pastas, things like that. And this isn't a permanent thing, guys. Reminder, this is not a permanent thing. This is a very, it should be just like a few days. 5 days, maybe 2 weeks max, 5 days at the least. And I promise that you will feel better. You'll have more energy. You'll sleep better. You'll be stronger in the gym. So it's something that I've done. It's something that I'm recommending you guys do too, especially as we get closer to summer and everybody's wanting to get rid of just the extra weight. And we want to look good on the beach and by the pool this summer. So recommend that to you guys. And without any further ado, we will see you guys next time. Always, like I always ask, please bring a friend to the app and send this video off to a friend, a family member, a coworker, or someone that you think needs it. And so I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.